Don't make that face.
It's my I don't even know what I would call that.
That's your very scary guy face that you can do. I wouldn't want to wake up and see him in the middle of the night, but I do. Oh. Have you seen this man in your dreams?
If so, not really sure how to move forward with this.
Yeah, we don't really have a plan after that. I just kind of wanted to know.
Call the Dream Cops.
Call Labyrinth 2 Dream Cops.
Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast where we watch a movie and Deary will ask the question, is that David Bowie's penis?
I was asking that.
I don't have the intro in front of me. I've completely forgotten how to do the show. Here we go. Okay. We are three unpaid interns who have been locked away somewhere in a basement in Hollywood and forced to turn out sequels to movies that nobody asked for. So grab some popcorn and your hard hat and your little doll and your panda slippers and a microphone and another little doll and join us on the ground floor of Sequel Factory. I am Roger.
I am Jett.
And I'm X.
Hoodoo?
Do what?
Wrong.
Babe?
Incorrect sequence.
You started in the middle. Why would you do that?
You can pick it up any time. We watched Labyrinth. It's poisoned, Roger, with all of the asbestos they used in the construction of the puppets.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say poisoned, like the peach that a teenager was drugged with.
That's so true.
Oh, yeah.
That's so right. And I support that. Labyrinth is a 1986 film by the Jim Henson Company, directed by Jim Henson, and it's better than The Dark Crystal. A pretty straightforward narrative of a young girl played by Jennifer Connelly.
Mm-hmm. You did
adventuring into a fantastical world of David Bowie's The Labyrinth to steal her brother back from David Bowie, the Goblin King. And she does.
Uh-huh. It takes a long time.
Eventually, yeah.
She beats many wacky critters along the way, like Hoggle the Dwarf, Olaf Fox Guy,
Sir Didymus,
Ludo, Big Monster.
Ludo, my favorite character of all time.
He's really good. He reminds me a lot of you.
Yeah. No, I love Ludo.
And some rat bastards, the Fire Gang.
I literally just finished watching this movie, and I can't remember any characters' names. That might be the jet lag, but...
It's just the effect that I have. They call it jet lag when you get in a conversation with me.
Yeah.
And...
Jet, that's actually really funny, but I do think you should start your own podcast called Jet Lag.
That'd be really good.
It would be very good.
Jet lag.
And I just make other people around me feel bad.
On. No, you just invite a guest on, and then when they start to talk, it gets lagged because then you start talking.
Because I start talking. Yeah.
So the interview process would be like, "Oh, so what got you interested in Lincoln Logs?" And the second they start talking, ask a different question, and they're like,
That's the lag. Yeah.
Let's do a pilot right here real quick, Roger. I have you on as a guest.
Okay.
So, Roger, how did you like the movie Labyrinth?
I mean, personally, I think
wrong. My opinion's better, and I'm gonna say it faster than you possibly could.
It probably louder.
I thought it was pretty great. Shut up! I'm doing mine. This is the Jet Lag Podcast.
The Jet Lag Podcast is where you invite guests on, but you don't let them talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the platform that the right-wingers need.
It's kind of my normal way of doing things, but now I'm doing it on purpose, so
right,
it's okay.
But now it's a bit. Now
I can say it's a character and not my flaws.
Oh boy. So yeah, lots of characters.
Movie was, yeah. Why did they make half these characters look the way that they do? I get that they're supposed to be goblins or whatever, but like...
Dude, just make them normal. Just get guys to play the characters. That'd be so much
Right.
easier.
Yeah.
Hoggle the
Yeah.
dwarf is probably the most hideous thing anyone's ever put on camera,
Oh my
but
god.
somehow that's okay. Like,
it's okay.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this film. Once again, I've come with a musical. Unintentional this time. I had no idea.
Oh, that's right, because you had not seen it.
He had no idea
I've
that
seen
the
it.
movie starring David Bowie might have music in it.
It didn't even cross my mind.
Hey, he was also
That's fair.
Nikola Tesla in that one movie, and he didn't sing in that.
Oh, I just watched that movie.
What is that called? I don't remember the name.
The Prestige.
The Prestige.
I watched
That's
it with
right.
my mother. I didn't realize that was David Bowie.
That was David Bowie. Yeah.
I think I thought it was Gary Oldman.
Maybe it was Gary Oldman as David Bowie as Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
He really disappears into a role.
You lose him sometimes.
He was actually Hoggle in this movie.
I would believe it. Yes.
It was puppetry and forced perspective. A variety
Yes.
of techniques were used to make Gary Oldman ugly and small.
It's forced perspective, like they did in the Lord of
Oh,
the
like
Rings
that
films.
movie with, or no, the movie he did with Matthew McConaughey. You guys know what I'm talking about? Where he played a little person.
No.
Gary Oldman?
Yeah, Gary Oldman opposite Matthew McConaughey. They play like brothers. I don't want to say twins, but they play brothers.
I do
And
know.
I wish
about
I could
this.
remember what it was called.
It was called Tiptoes,
Yeah.
and I only know of it because
Yes,
because of an interview that Matthew McConaughey was a part of.
Is it a bit
Yeah.
you're doing? That Gary Oldman, they
No.
made him small
No.
in that?
It was called Tiptoes.
Nope. Yeah, they literally had him on his knees through the whole filming.
That's
So-
real.
How did
And there
I...
are little,
I'm
little people in the
brilliant.
movie.
I'm coming up
just-
with all the Hollywood hits on my own. Pure inspiration.
Yeah. The references just flow out of you. You don't even know it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
the spirit compels me.
More like Gary Smallman. So
That's
the movie is good. Now, I do want to kind of. There is an elephant in the room, and that elephant is dead.
Mhm.
David
It's a
Bowie
puppet,
can't be a
of
part of the
course.
sequel.
Yeah, that's true.
or Jim Henson.
Now, Jim Henson's company, along with his son, who voiced Hoggle, I think, still very alive.
Yeah.
Do you think we should get them on board?
Okay.
Big question.
You have a different puppeting company.
Big question. Should the sequel to Labyrinth have puppets? Because I don't
Or-
know if the puppets were working for me.
Or would the sequel involve Sarah's home life and how she handles like the rest of her college, or I guess her high school and then college days, after giving up her dreams of being a thespian? I think the end of the movie was like kind of teetering on the idea that she's just like giving up this like fantasy thought.
It's a strange film because it really doesn't sort of reflect at all on its own fantastical nature.
Right.
She's reading this little book at the start of it called The Labyrinth that seems to be the exact story of what then happens in the movie. You know, it's a story about a girl who wishes for her brother to be taken by the Goblin King, and the Goblin King takes her brother, and she goes on a quest to the castle through the labyrinth to take her brother back from the Goblin King, and then she does, and then she actually does.
Right.
But at no point does the film, like, does she, like, oh my god, it's just like my book.
But also, alternatively, there would be the opposite, where she wakes up from the dream or comes back to the real world and says, like, oh, that was
And
my
you
imagination.
were there. And you were
And
there.
and you were there. They do the opposite.
Yeah.
They do the opposite of that. A secret third option where she looks into the mirror and she sees her special little friends that she made in the labyrinth, and they're like, "Now let's have a dance party." And like a cast of like a crew of a film doing a
Yeah.
rap party get
Yeah.
together in her room and dance.
And
Like the
start
bad
doing
guys, the
cocaine.
good guys, the tertiary, the cocaine. They're all doing it, and you're like, so did she just put on a little mind play? Is this a special imaginary performance that she did?
I mean, it could be. You literally, her dog appears in the labyrinth, and she doesn't even mention it.
No,
She's not like, oh,
well
that looks like my dog.
the dog in the labyrinth is Ambrosia or Ambrosius. Sorry.
But it is definitely the same dog actor.
It is the same dog until it's a puppet.
Until it's a puppet, which I love.
Many shots
I love
in which
that
it's a
happened. I thought that was great. I wish my dog could do that.
Yes, a fantastic time for sure.
The unreality of the whole thing really had me thinking about, like, literally halfway through the film, that there was going to be a twist, and maybe we can play with this in the sequel. That there was going to be a twist that she's actually from the Labyrinth world, and the Goblin King had all along trapped her in a fantasy of 90s,
mundanity,
like 80s suburban America, in order to satiate her. And she was going to eventually realize that, and that's why, like, there's a movie that is this premise. I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm not going to say what the movie is because it would spoil the entire movie if I say what it is. So
you are currently spoiling a movie.
It's a movie that's very near and dear to my heart. If you know it, you know it. I just want the audience to know, if they've seen it, that I know what I'm referencing.
Sound the alarm, but with a question mark.
No, I'm not going to say it. Because I can't say it, because there would be no way if I say it, it would spoil it. Because
now I really want you
the viewer can't know whether or not to skip it, because they don't know if they've seen it or not. So I can't name the movie that I'm spoiling.
If I ever start watching a movie that vaguely fits this format that you're explaining, I'll be like, oh, wow, wait a minute.
You absolutely will not know until the end of the film.
Okay, fine.
Anyway, it's The Prestige. It's not.
Amazing podcasting.
Anyway,
yes.
My point is, I thought it was going to be that the end of this whole thing was going to be her realizing that she's actually from the Labyrinth world, and the Goblin King had constructed this whole thing as a ruse and was going to put her back into the Inception dream, right? And it seems to be going that direction. With then she goes back to her room in sort of the dark point of the film, and she forgets everything. And then she's confronting the Goblin King, and David Bowie is all like, I did all... sorry, let me... what does David Bowie sound like?
Well, in the movie, he says, like, turn back, Sarah.
I did all of this for you. David Bowie, I did all of this for you, Sarah.
The baby's on the sideways stairs.
No, he's talking about how, like,
the baby is also a puppet.
How, like, he ran time backwards and did everything she wanted. So, like, what if that's actually the case, right? And the sequel, and it seems at the end she accepts the creatures from the real world, the Labyrinth world, into her fantasy, but she's not willing to break free of the sort of dream of normalcy constructed for her by presumably the only other human that exists in this world.
Okay. So that's where my sequel comes from.
Hit it, Roger! Sound the alarm for Roger's great idea.
So
coming down the chute, blow us away. Don't make me wait for it. Hit us, Roger.
Okay, jet lag. It's getting to be a bit much. There's a moment in the movie where Hoggle exchanges service for goods, and that goods is jewelry made of plastic.
Plastic.
And he doesn't know what plastic is.
No, he's idiot. He's stupid.
Right. Now later in the film, Jareth? Sure.
Jareth. Yeah.
He goes, where did you get that plastic thing on your wrist? Jareth knows what plastic is, which to me makes me think he's either been to what we're going to call Earth before, or he's from there to begin with. Perhaps maybe someone else wished to have their baby brother stolen, or he was a baby brother who was stolen by the previous Goblin King.
The previous Goblin King.
Or Goblin Queen, perhaps.
It could be a woman.
It could be.
We shouldn't apply our biases. Any role could really be played by any gender.
I introduced Goblin Queen. Okay, I just
You're
did
being
it.
a little bit reductive, Roger. The role could be played by a man.
Okay, Goblin Drag Queen. That's also an option. The point
That's
is,
great. That's just David Bowie again.
We did that with David Bowie. That already happened.
Already David Bowie. It would look exactly the same.
But here's my soft pitch, because
He's got a bad tuck in the movie. He's got to work on his tuck. Continue.
Is that David Bowie? I'm building a kind of a lore here. Is that David Bowie was once a child that got kidnapped by the previous Goblin monarch, and the only reason that they want human babies is because somebody has to keep a reign over the goblins from taking over and ruining the labyrinth.
The lore given at the beginning is that the baby will become a goblin.
Become a goblin, sure, but the Goblin King is human, yes?
Maybe he's an honorary goblin.
Okay.
Well, yeah, maybe the baby turns into an honorary goblin.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Like if you're there long enough, you get a certificate.
They threaten it, but there's no actual way to turn it into an ugly puppet.
Right.
So
Puppetification.
they're just,
Puppetification.
yeah, they're just like, you'll become a goblin.
Yeah, and it's
Maybe.
like it's not like throughout the rest of the film any of the other goblins are like, I remember being a baby, or anything like that. You know,
Are you ever that way, Roger?
I've never said I remember being a baby, so
Do you?
But do you?
Do you remember when you were turned into a goblin? No, I don't think so.
No, not once do I remember
Or,
that.
or
Goblin
whatever your
specifically.
situation is.
Not an ogre. That's for certain.
Yes, we have crossed this little bridge before.
I don't mean to be mean to you, Roger. I think you're really a handsome and charming individual.
Okay, so well, I mean, like what that presupposes is that maybe David Bowie's character comes from
You're
an
welcome.
almost
Just go
extinct
right over that.
race. Thank you, Jett. Thank you, Jet Lag, once again.
You're welcome.
For everyone who's listening, we currently have our cameras on right now for the first time in the show's inception. And the premise was, if we see each other, we'll know when to not interrupt one another. And so far, it's going very well.
It's going very well.
It's just a bit, Roger. Live with it.
Yeah.
Say yes, Roger.
Yes.
To any problem I might cause, you have to say yes. That's improv.
Like I was saying, what some of that presupposes is maybe instead of like David Bowie's character being a baby that was kidnapped and then turned into an honorary goblin, David Bowie's character could be the last in a race of almost extinct people that ruled over goblins. And now he's like panicking to find an heir because he knows he has to die soon.
He knows
because
he has
of
to die.
goblin cancer.
Because of one gray hair on his head.
Yeah, he didn't get a hold of Toby, so he's got to find a replacement.
Right. So the premise that I was leaning toward, I'm so sorry, would be that Toby goes back to the labyrinth to find everything in disarray. They have been without a ruler, without a king for so long that he has to build a new band of what I'm going to call tramps and trollops to put back the labyrinth to its its what I'm going to call less chaotic state.
That is interesting. I mean, I think you could combine that with the idea that the quote-unquote real world that we see is entirely a fantasy created by the Goblin King.
Sure.
So there probably was some terrible like extinction event for humanity, and the world of the labyrinth is like a true like post-apocalyptic kind of world where humanity is almost extinct. And Sarah may as well have been found by Jareth long ago, right, as a first attempt at an heir, but was basically unable to live in this strange reality with terrible creatures.
What if she
And
kept waking up?
Well, Jareth, as a mercy, essentially was like, if you can't live here, I will construct a world for you that is like our world, right? The pre-apocalyptic world.
Oh, okay.
And creates this illusion dreamscape that she willingly lives within, in denial of what's real. But Jareth still. This raises the question of, where does Toby come from? Of course.
So I watched this with a coworker of mine. I went over to her house to eat food and watch this movie, and she was like, "So, Jareth at one point is referencing to Toby and says he has my eyes," and was like, "Did Jareth knock up Sarah's stepmom?"
He at one point he says Go ahead.
Well, it's a stepmom, so it could literally be. He's only half related to her, right? So we could come up with any explanation as to where Toby came from.
That's true.
The stepmom could be, just like Jett's saying, a figment of her imagination. Her actual dad could be a figment of her imagination. He didn't carry her for 9 months. Where'd he come from?
Where'd he come from?
Friggin' dad.
Yeah, dads.
Pretty imaginary, if you ask me.
Good for what?
But that's just kind of a, the pitch I've built over 33 years of loving this movie. But if anyone else has any ideas, I'm willing to hear them.
I've got one.
You watched this movie when you were 1?
No.
Oh my god, maybe you're in the false reality constructed by the Goblin King.
Oh my god, maybe Roger is Toby.
You might be Toby grown up.
Yeah, you would have had to have been born like 10 years before.
This sequel could be a Roger Hanna vehicle.
To
get you into the big time.
Yeah, because the baby who played Toby, he's blowing up, isn't he?
He's huge these days. Shaquille O'Neal.
That was Shaquille O'Neal?
That was Shaquille O'Neal as a baby.
That's pretty crazy. Hey, the baby is still around. Tobias, real name Tobias. Matthew Froud.
Is he still acting?
Apparently he's a puppeteer now.
Yeah, what?
Oh my god, he went on to the puppetification process.
Special
his
effects
movie
designer.
didn't traumatize him at all. He just was inspired as a 1-year-old, I guess.
Puppeteer, filmmaker, and performer. Hey, folks, this is cool. What?
We gotta get him. That's so fun. What a neat thing about the movie The Labyrinth. It's just called Labyrinth. I keep calling it The Labyrinth.
Is it not called The Labyrinth?
No.
Nope.
My intro was almost where we watch a movie and ask the question, where does the Y go in Labyrinth?
I keep running into the problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to search it and I was like, before or after the R?
R, yeah.
I like your idea, but let me hit you with this.
Hit me.
Here's the trailer.
Oh, okay.
We fade in on a aerial shot of the labyrinth and the Goblin Castle, right? The Goblin King's castle from outside. It's during sunset, but rather than being dilapidated and vine covered, it's pristine and glistening, right? It's the heyday of the Goblin Kingdom. And we hear a slow, melodic, drawn out cinematic cover of, we'll say it's the Voodoo Song, which has a name, right?
You remind me of The Babe.
Yes. The iconic number by David Bowie.
Okay.
It plays somber and magical. And we fade out. And we fade back in to a young boy. And he says an iconic line. I don't know. Point is, we see some images of a young boy growing up, being a real scamp, interacting with goblins.
I thought you were like cooking, and you're improving. Right now.
I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm not there yet.
He's not sure where the seasoning is.
I have lost my spice rack.
We see
but
images.
I am cooking.
We see images of this kid, getting like kicked out of a place, like thrown into the streets by a goblin. And he's a real scamp. And then he looks into a puddle, and scrapes up some mud and wipes off mud off of his face, and you see, and it becomes like eyeshadow on his face. And we see text fade in between these shots of adventure brewing as this young boy grows up into a young man, and words on screen say, "Before the labyrinth, before the goblins, before he was king, he was
Wicked.
Jareth." And that's the title of the movie. It's called Jareth.
Okay.
And it's a prequel.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Of how Jareth becomes the Goblin King. He meets Hoggle the dwarf, and they go on adventures. They were good friends back in the day, but had a terrible falling out.
This is Wicked. You're describing the movie Wicked, or I should say the musical. But
I am describing so many films, Roger. Don't boil me down.
I'm giving you the most recent and most popular one.
Boil me down to a trope, if nothing else. He and Hoggle are going on adventures. He has to win the trust of the Fire Gang, the little pink freaks. He has to learn to fushigi to get out of problems.
Oh, do you know about this, actually?
Hmm?
Do you know the fun fact about the fushigi
the
bits?
stunt hand?
Go ahead.
Because that wasn't David Bowie.
What?
Yeah, he couldn't do it.
God, that guy was so untalented.
So they had a guy leaning behind him and like pretending to be his hand. There's footage of it.
It's actually pretty convincing.
Funny looking, yeah.
No, they did a good job.
Yeah, if you don't show the elbow, it looks pretty real.
Do you think they got the guy who does the Swedish Chef from the Muppets to be his hands? And they did a whole behind the scenes thing where he's like mashing food around.
It's perfect.
Pretty funny.
Also, something else David Bowie can't do is dance in beat. The scenes in which he's dancing to music, they timed the shots to the music and not the other way around, because he couldn't. That's not something he could do. He didn't have the hand-eye coordination to dance in rhythm.
He's too busy being in space, man.
Yes.
Okay. This, you know what? I like that idea.
Jareth.
I like the idea that
Everyone knows that.
would be the first actual prequel that we do.
Yeah.
Yes.
If we go this route.
Welcome to Prequel Factory. I'm
Factory
Jett.
Is
Say
a show
yes.
where we watch a movie and dare to ask the question, what happened before? How did we get here?
There we go.
I'm Roger. We've started two new podcasts this episode, so
yeah.
Yep.
See if we can get a third.
TM trademarking all of it.
Oh man, he has to. What if he's just some little gutter rat from the Bog of Stench, and none of the goblins respect him because he smells so nasty. But he's able to win over all of these goblins.
The lore is the Bog of Stench cannot be washed off. How about within the sequel we establish the Bog of Stench? It doesn't exist before this moment, but perhaps the previous corrupt ruler becomes the Bog of Stench.
Oh, sort of like, and this could be perhaps the Goblin Queen? Do we want to be a little woke?
Be a little woke here?
The Goblin Queen is so rotten-hearted in her core that when Jareth proves sort of that she's been tricking all of the goblins into following her, her true nature is revealed and she turns into the Bog of Stench. And Jareth, who actually, you might have thought he was the bad guy, but he has sympathetic motivations behind his actions.
Okay, so for
Get
the Labyrinth,
this one.
For the Labyrinth,
there's more context.
One of the biggest pop stars, like, on the planet, almost in history, to do a silly little guy with a big package. I think it'd be really funny if we did the same thing for this movie. I was gonna say Chapel Roan!
Chapel Roan! Yes! The Goblin Queen!
Chapel Roan,
it's
the Goblin
so good!
Queen. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's so good. Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say it. I'm glad you got there. That's
yeah,
so
dude.
funny.
Oh,
I was trying to think of a pop star, and I was trying to get to Chappell Roan in my head, but I couldn't remember her name. And for some reason, I was like, Sabrina Carpenter. She's way too short. Could be a better fit to be Queen of the Goblins. But no. Not like actress wise. I just the shortness
to be
would
short,
be a
right.
good fit.
acting ability very optional.
Extremely optional. But like partially sexualized. Like Lady Gaga would have been another good choice if we had made this like 5 or 6 years ago. But yeah, no, Chappell Roan seems like the most obvious answer.
And she could do a banger soundtrack for it, just like David Bowie did it. Oh man, that's a great idea.
It's a pretty good
she
pull.
sucks in the movie. If you thought Jareth the Goblin King sucked, wait till you find out he has sympathetic motivations, and it was worse before him.
Yeah. What if Hoggle was attractive? What if Hoggle was handsome and then made to be the disgusting, ugly monster that he is? Later?
Yes, he was cursed by Chappell Roan.
Cursed by. We got to come up with a name for that character. We can't just call her Chappell Roan.
the Goblin Queen, Roger.
Yeah.
God, Hoggle was Jacob Elordi in the past.
Oh no!
Nah, she made him short too. Oh my god!
Made him short. Made him an uggo.
Jacob Elordi would actually be a good fit to play a young Jareth.
The worst curse that you could possibly have is to be made short and wrinkly.
Yeah.
People like that don't deserve to live.
Hoggle's the opposite of Black Don't Crack. Like, he exclusively cracks. The guy's made of cracks.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets hit with Chappell Roan's spell of eternal cracks.
Spell of eternal...
Which is also what the cast members were using in the after party.
Oh, yes, the spell of eternal crack. Yeah, we don't do cocaine
What?
at the end of our movie. We do crack.
Full on crack cocaine.
What were you saying, X?
Hold on. What if Hoggle had like the Princess Fiona curse? You know? Like, we meet him and he's handsome and stuff, but at night he turns into a goblin, and then at the end, when the curse is broken, he's just always a goblin because his inner beauty is what matters the most.
What if his curse is that every time someone kisses him, he gets uglier? Because in the movie, he really doesn't want to be kissed by Sarah, and there's no explanation.
No, there is.
Oh.
Well, David Bowie does say, like, oh my gosh, what is it? He says, if she kisses you, then I'll
turn you into a prince. I'll turn you into a prince. And then Hoggle's like, huh? And Jareth goes, the Prince of Eternal Stench. The Prince of the Land of Eternal Stench. Or the Prince of the Land of Stench. Anyway, that's why when she kisses him, the floor breaks out from underneath them, and they fall into what would be the bog. But she saves him from falling. Right. But I do like the idea that Hoggle used to be an insanely attractive, maybe even competitively attractive person to Jareth, and was cursed to be.
I thought you were pitching yourself for the role there, Roger.
No.
wait, you were competitively attractive.
Would be a Roger Hanna vehicle.
What if they find a baby Ludo in a cage?
They have to.
and he needs to be freed, and Jareth secretly frees him.
Yeah, Jareth and Hoggle, because they're going on an adventure as a duo.
Hot Hoggle.
Jacob. Now, do we make a puppet of Jacob Elordi? and then have him voice the puppet.
Even if we're not making a movie, I think we should make a puppet of Jacob.
I'll get the foam rubber.
I know a guy. Oh, you can't see that. I know a guy who makes puppets. Hold on.
You have a puppet?
I have a puppet.
He does have a puppet, yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
God, you're so experienced. You're perfect for this film.
Yep, here I come, Mr. Henson. Hold on a second.
Wait, which one? Don't off yourself. Okay. He's gone.
He's getting the puppet.
We don't know what's happening.
He's undergoing puppetification right now.
That or killing himself. We don't know.
Ah, damn. Ah. I never should have had him on jet lag. It was one straw too far.
Yeah.
He can't handle my really good sense of humor that doesn't have flaws.
I like how his little bubble's lighting up. So there's obviously... He's doing something back there.
He's got to be making some kind of puppet noises that's too high frequency for us to hear.
Is the puppet going to pop out from behind the curtain?
I want it to so
and do the
bad.
rest of the show.
I want that so bad.
It's a shame we're not recording.
It's such a shame we're not recording the visuals right now. But you guys listen to the audio, buckle up for the best puppet audio you've ever heard when this guy gets back.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm championing the bit. Oh, I see movement.
He's really egging us on here.
You know that there's plans for a Labyrinth sequel written and directed by Robert Eggers?
I'm sorry, what? He doesn't even have his headphones on. Yeah, Robert Eggers, the director of Nosferatu and The Lighthouse.
And The Witch. Yes,
Yeah.
has been penned to write and direct the sequel to Labyrinth.
That sounds terrifying.
I know, it's on Wikipedia. Alexander Skarsgård has been in talks to play Jareth.
Oh, my legs.
He's suffering for his puppetry.
Yeah, that puppet must be heavy.
He's on the floor. He's crawling in. Oh.
Okay.
His
All
camera's...
right.
Hell yeah.
I'm here.
Yes. Hello, puppet. Who's this?
Hold on.
He's got to put his headphones back on off camera.
With one hand.
Okay, we have literally here in our basement one of the cast members of The Labyrinth 2, also known as Jareth.
Jareth, baby.
What's your name and who are you auditioning for?
And where were you hiding in this basement?
Back that way somewhere. My name is Craxus von Leica, and I'll be auditioning for Ludo's zookeeper.
Oh yeah, that's a big role. You've got like 3 monologues in this one. Have you memorized any of them from the sides?
Yes. All in a 2-minute span. So why don't you give us something to play off of there?
Yeah, give us a read of the monologue on page 55 of the script.
55?
Yeah, where they've stolen Ludo, right? They've rescued Ludo, and it cuts back to you, and you have a monologue waxing poetic about
expressing your sorrows.
Yeah, about the loss and how maybe you should have treated him better.
You've raised this creature since it hatched from its egg, and you got to express all the pain that a week has provided you in caring for this creature.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead? Kevin, was it?
Craxus. That's close enough.
Okay. Go ahead, Kevin.
Sure. Okay. You said 55? 55.
55.
After the...
Hey, so Jett, do you want to order some lunch while you read?
Oh, dare I say, the missing of the youth will always be a pain upon the heart of a man with nothing left to lose.
Yeah.
Forever
right now.
one may find
How hot is the tomatillo?
that.
Salt.
Not as hot
sorry.
as the
Take your time.
bread, but Okay. Yeah. Like I was not as hot as the. I'm sorry. Are you?
Are you done?
Oh
There's more.
no, there's definitely more. You were talking.
No, just no.
Oh, no.
This
Just
isn't part of
ignore
it.
us.
Keep going.
Just
keep
keep going.
going?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I try a different? Here, I'll try something else.
Not once
Beef or
has it
chicken?
been known, before or after, that once a child is gone, the parent cannot survive by heart strength alone.
The intern wants to know if you want horchata.
I'll take some horchata.
Yeah. No. Keep reading, Kevin.
Right. The fuzz on
I'll
his
do a
back
horchata. Light,
was
light
all
ice, though.
I
don't like
knew
when it's too watered
to
down.
pet, to
Okay,
stroke,
light.
I
to
really need to feel
love.
the grit.
Even so, those who took him
Okay.
will
Onions or no
pay
onions on the taco?
the ultimate price.
I'll-
The price of revenge. The price
I'll do onions.
known
Onions gonna get
only
close to
by
me.
those who are
Cilantro,
soon
too?
to die.
Yeah, of course I want cilantro.
Okay.
But to die would rid
Hey,
me
I'll
of
be here
this
in 15
woe.
minutes.
Yeah, all right. Hey, Kevin.
These
that
regrets
was-
I
That was
have.
great.
All of the
great
pain
work.
that
Really
I
good.
know once
You
and
can stop
currently.
right there.
Oh,
you can
sorry.
stop
yes.
right there.
Yes. fine.
Yeah.
Hey.
Great work, Keith.
Thank you.
We'll give you a call.
Yeah.
Don't call us. We'll call you.
We'll call you.
Okay.
And,
We we'll be in touch.
Okay, that's nice. Do you validate parking here?
no.
Yeah. Why don't you? We'll call you. That was great.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All
Do you
right.
need my card?
Yeah.
No, we'll
Uh,
call your people. It's fine.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
We'll call you. Thanks,
Okay.
Conrad.
Oh, tacos
I-
are here. Great.
Okay. Awesome. Do you still have Chalamet? We should get Chalamet in.
I'll reach out to his agent.
Okay.
Okay, so, like,
Hey,
I
Roger's
realized
back.
After all that, it's an audio-based show.
You just missed.
Yeah.
You just missed a real performer.
A real performer, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
Great.
It's like some kind
Was he
of.
handsome?
I
Our
mean,
audience of
one of the
12 are
handsomest
gonna hate
guys
this
that
bit.
we've had in
They're-
that.
We have to post like a screenshot of that or something.
If only I gotten a screenshot.
Yeah. What a shame.
Bravo. Great. Excellent puppet work. Really good puppet audio there.
Yeah, hopefully there's not too much cloth rubbing in that audio.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna have to cut that whole bit.
Might have to cut the bit.
I'd have to cut. No, but here's the problem with that puppet. I had that commissioned for me because I wanted to start a YouTube channel where a puppet explained the rules of TTRPGs, and it was going to be called the Totally Reliable Puppet Gamer for TTRPG. Anyway, and it's really fucking heavy, and it's hot, and I have it.
Do you
I've made
wear it?
like it's on my whole arm. Like
Your
it comes
arm
down.
gets hot, and that's a problem for you?
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's no like air circulation in this room. I live in a basement.
I have never once in my life experienced my arm being too hot.
Yeah, arm get hot, okay, and heart attack happen.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
this
especially-
guy might not be cut out for it.
Yeah, it's fine. Chalamet got back to me.
Okay, good.
Good.
Um,
So as far as the
Okay.
sequel goes,
yeah. So when do we have the romantic subplot between the little worm at the beginning and his wife?
what if there's a plot point where the
We have to
Goblin
explain
Queen
that guy.
shrinks down Jareth and has to room with the worm for a
Has to
little bit.
room with the worm for a stint.
Yeah. But they're both bachelors at the time. The worm doesn't meet his wife until later.
Yeah, maybe that's he has a falling out with Hoggle, sort of towards the end of the movie, and he's sort of in a low place. Hoggle's been cursed.
Right.
Let's say that Hoggle's been cursed. as they arrive sort of end of the so we're sort of getting towards the climax before the low point. They arrive at the Goblin Queen's castle, and they're gonna kill her to free all of the goblins.
Right.
But she defeats Jareth, curses Hoggle to be just like a short little uggo who doesn't deserve to go on.
Right. Well, hold on. What if Hoggle was like positioning himself to be like a lover or some kind of romantic interest with the Goblin Queen, but betrays her and she finds out, and that's when she curses him to be this disgusting little freak.
Okay. So what we didn't know is that she actually had more sympathetic motivations than what we initially thought.
It's
we could
Wuthering
hey
Heights,
this could
but
be a
in
Chapel Roan
Labyrinth.
vehicle. We could prequel this.
Yeah,
eventually we can go back and show her story.
There's no limit to the pipeline of how many prequels you could put onto a story.
Yeah. And it just gets each
Everything
time we go back, it's an even less flattering portrayal of a queer-coded villain.
Yep, there it is.
We just keep going back till we've got like just like a literal like ball of goo coming out and saying, "Yes, Queen, slay goblin. Yes, hunty, slay Queen, goblin, slay."
Oh man,
we're already going to be doing that at the end of this movie,
and we can call it Goblin Slayer. We've got this. We've got this. Oh man, we could franchise this backwards for the next 3 decades.
Yeah.
And then we can start making interstitial films to fill in all of the gaps until we have a solid 49 million year timeline.
Yeah, those in-between quills would have to be like 1 hour long episodes of like a series.
In between calls.
Yeah.
Welcome to In Between Quill Factory. I am Jett.
In Between Quill was a joke made by I think Pumbaa in the trailer for Lion King 1.5.
King 1.5. Yeah. So. Well, damn it, Roger, why do you have to mention that? Now we're going to get sued by Disney.
I'm Pumbaa.
No, you can't do that. They own that.
Disney owns Seth Rogen's laugh.
Oh, right. Because he's Seth Rogen now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we get Seth Rogen in as Baby Ludo?
Yeah, sure.
They break him out of the jail, and he goes. Yours is better.
I do want to hear Seth Rogen say like "rock friend." Sarah friend.
God, who's Chris Pratt gonna play? Crap.
Well, okay, here's the thing. We don't have to have like all of these returning characters. We can just introduce a new cast because then they're all expendable.
Whoa.
Hey, nobody wants that.
That's an awful idea. We have a
we want what's familiar.
We have a rich IP that we can mine.
Okay.
We're already asking a lot of people to accept
a sequel to such a beloved film.
Prequel.
Oh, right.
It's gonna be a lot for people to buy into Chapel Roan.
Being more of a drag.
I think.
Yeah. Does Chapel Roan also get a huge package?
Yes.
That's pretty camp. That could be. That could be big.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
Something I'm currently thinking about. What were you saying, X?
All right. Who's playing the young Jareth? We already have.
We could get any twink in here. We could get Tom Holland. We've got Chalamet on the line already.
I hate that Chalamet is always the best fit for like everything.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
He keeps getting cast and stuff because it's so easy to be like, hey, this is going pretty well. What if we sprinkle in a little Chalamet? He already sounds like a spice.
A little Chalamet.
Add a little
It might
Chalamet on
Oscar
top.
nominated Chalamet.
Hey, what about who's that British boy? He was, oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. Jamie Campbell.
Don't know him.
Okay, hold on.
Jamie Campbell.
Jamie
like a soup.
Campbell is an actor. He's kind of freaky looking Nordic man.
Yeah. Pretty freaky looking.
But he could be Bowie. Like, he's very Bowie in the face.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Got the long hair and everything.
That's all it takes.
Oh, yeah. He plays, oh my god, spoiler. Stranger Things. Spoiler. He's Vecna on Stranger Things.
That's Vecna?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's so pretty.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Because he's got like all those little like tendrils and stuff.
Right, they put a bunch of tree bark on him.
No, it's a real glow up when they get him in the makeup.
It's either this kid or Eddie Redmayne, so
It's not gonna be Eddie Redmayne.
Boy, Eddie Redmayne's a little too old now. Although I will say this actor is 37, which is only like 2 years younger than David Bowie was in the original
Oh,
movie.
so's Chalamet. All of these guys are in their 80s and playing 20s.
Yeah.
and they gotta
All
sing,
right.
so
I think that's actually a really good casting choice, Roger. Like, I think he could bring like some freak style weirdness
yeah.
to the role. What else was this guy in recently?
Yeah. Where did you pull him from, Roger?
That's the thing, is like I don't know why I know him.
Hmm.
God, I saw him in the Twilight series recently.
Oh, maybe that's it, because I
had
watched
no
Twilight
idea.
for the
Probably
first time.
it.
Oh, he was the Twink and Sweeney Todd. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was. Oh, and he also. Oh, he sings a really cool song.
Right, he's got pipes.
Yeah, that guy has really
'Cause he's-
good.
Yeah, he's
throat
Anthony.
muscles.
That's actually
Okay.
a really good. We actually have a really good cast
Yeah.
for this kind of an idea.
Yeah, and some like potential cast members as well with Keith or Kevin or whoever that was.
Yeah, we'll have our people talk to his people.
Yeah. hmm Very good.
So so the movie ends with the
Yeah.
Goblin Queen turning into the stinky bog. And why does Jareth take the throne?
So I think he's able to after his stint living with the worm, and you know what? Maybe after the worm is like, you gotta go, I just met my wife, and she's gotta move in, so I'm kicking you out. He begins to understand the sense of betrayal that Hoggle felt when Jareth abandoned him after he was cursed. So he goes back to the castle, not to try to, like, liberate the goblins, but just to try to save Hoggle. And he gets there, but it's too late. Hoggle's sense of betrayal is too much. He won't accept Jareth's friendship back. Or, at the very least, the two of them do work together to defeat the Goblin Queen, but
Right.
then Jareth is like, okay, so now we can rule together. And Hoggle's like, I don't trust you anymore. I'm too much of a coward to rule.
What if and this is going to be kind of a last minute pitch. What if the only reason the Goblin Queen and eventual king have any kind of power is because of the little crystal balls that they can manifest? But
Oh yeah,
slowly,
scoop that Fushigi and you're in charge.
Yeah, but those Fushigis, in order to control them, you have to give it a part of your own soul, and like Right, and that's
and he's
why...
already heartbroken from Hoggle's rejection of him and refusal to be his friends.
Right.
So he says, I don't need my heart anymore.
And so like he becomes the Goblin King, and that's
He
why
sacrifices his
that's why
heart.
Hoggle fears him. Like,
Yes, he sacrifices his heart to the Fushigi.
yeah, and he uses the Fushigi to turn the Goblin Queen into the Bog of Stench as we know it today. And
And it's
she
a
farts lot.
tragic, it's just like Dune.
Is it?
It was a tragic, have you seen, Dune spoilers!
Yeah, spoilers for Dune, folks.
It's
I guess.
actually a tragic downfall as he rises to power. It's not actually a hero story.
Oh,
His
right.
ambition.
He's a villain. I see what you're saying. I see.
Yes. And he
I
ends
wasn't
up
sure where you
being
were going with that.
even more oppressive, perhaps, than Chapel Roan,
The character.
the character who has no name.
We can always.
We've got Eggers on the script. Don't worry, he'll come up with a good name.
He'll
figure
think
it
of
out.
something.
Yeah, that's nice. So I
God,
did want
that's
to.
so sad.
I think okay, we already have a name for the movie, which is easy.
It could be that there are more we gotta explain that, we gotta set up the other thing. It could be that there are more humans in this world, but when Jareth comes to power, he decides that to keep any other humans from ever rising up against him in the way that he rose up against Chapel Roan, the Goblin Queen, he traps all of the living humans inside the suburban dreamscape. And vows to only ever open up the portal between these worlds again to eventually find his successor.
What if Sarah is like some kind of offspring from the Goblin Queen?
Could be her daughter.
Oh, okay.
Which would be incentive to keep her
Away.
down? I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say-
I think that's gotta trap all the humans in a dreamscape mirror dimension. The worst hellscape you can imagine, suburban America in the 80s.
What if Jareth was Jareth? What if Jareth was a part of that suburban hellscape? But every now and then, whenever you kidnap a child to turn them into a goblin, it doesn't take, and they become this kind of outcast human character. And that is what Jareth is, and that's the reason he's there, but can't go back to.
Some people are just
suburbia.
so beautiful that they can't be turned into goblins.
Yeah, goblification can't
Except for
happen.
Jacob Elordi as Hoggle.
Yes.
That's
Who is a puppet and is really hot still.
Yes,
and
puppet-
still way too tall.
a pilf, if you will.
That's a pilf.
Poppin' pilfs, baby.
Poppin' pilfs on AO3. There's gonna be tags for puppet Jacob Elordi x real Jacob Elordi.
I need to see them puppet
Ugly
feet ASAP.
Ugly puppet Hoggle x hot puppet Hoggle.
I'm gonna get my hands on
10,000
that.
entries on AO3.
Break me off a piece of that Hoggle. So we have the name of the movie. We have the premise. We have, honestly, kind of a satisfying ending.
Yeah, really tragic, right?
Yeah.
Their friendship falls apart, and in his broken-hearted state, he becomes even worse.
And then obviously we show like a hint of the original, right? Like, oh, this is cool. Yeah, you can assume this is what's going to happen next.
See, and it's not even that Hoggle wouldn't accept Jareth back as a friend, maybe a lover. It's that he doesn't think that he's worthy of being loved anymore now that he's ugly. And so that's really why he rejects Jareth.
Mm-hmm.
But Jareth isn't able to see through that.
It's hard enough to find love when you can't love yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible story, incredible peek into Jareth's past, and all while getting to see the Kessel Run done in however many parsecs he claimed, So
God, literally
we've done
everything
it.
is explained.
Yeah.
When he encounters the fire gang, which are soldiers sent by the Goblin Queen, he does a magic trick that makes it look like his head is coming off, and this inspires the fire gang to start doing their spooky.
You don't throw another man's head.
Anyway,
we literally see them come up with that line.
Yeah.
In the movie.
So
God, we see how Jareth gets his signature gun.
I know you're excited. I know we have to end this episode. I kind of skipped over the whole gun thing. I'm sorry. It's coming. It's hitting me right now.
God, and Jareth and Hoggle, they had so many cute songs together in college.
Oh, they went to school? There's like school for them?
Yeah. And Jareth actually has more noble motivations than you'd expect for wanting to kill Dalmatians.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I see now.
Yeah.
I see what's happening.
Mhm.
What movie are we doing next?
Oh shoot, it's my turn.
It is your turn.
I had a couple ideas, and I'm blanking on.
What if Jareth actually...
There's one I was thinking about while I was in Germany, and I can't think of it right now. So instead, I think, we'll do something we haven't done yet, and we're going to revisit a movie that we know Jett hasn't seen.
Yes.
Holy cow.
It's happening.
Holy cow, it's happening.
Which one is it? One of the two.
Yeah, and I think
You all know it.
God, they're both so crazy. But
Okay,
I think
we could let Jett decide.
You've
Okay,
all
cool,
been
cool.
waiting for it. It's coming down the pipeline.
All right, Jett, do you want to watch a movie about a golden retriever that befriends a young boy whose family moves from Denver to someplace in Michigan, I think, and the dog has to track his scent all the way across the country to reunite with this boy that he loves? Or do you want to watch a movie about a young boy with a magical dirt bike that takes him on a magical ride? And yeah, okay. So dirt bike or dog? Which one do you want?
They're
Jett?
both crazy. Like like one of them sounded.
They're
way
both
more
insane
tame.
80s
They're
movies.
Insane movies.
I will say the dirt bike takes that boy on a magical ride.
The dirt
of
bike's
love.
also kind of horny. So
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
one?
so is the dog.
Which one might
That's true.
be a better sort of Timothée Chalamet vehicle?
the one with the vehicle.
Yeah.
Probably the one with the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do the dirt
okay.
bike. We'll have Chalamet be the dirt bike. All right, yeah, let's watch that. What's that movie called?
Hold
Dirt
on
Bike
one
Kid, I
second.
think.
Yeah, it's the Dirt Bike Kid, starring Peter Billingsley. Holy crap! I don't know why that was
Rev
so hard
up
for me to
those
say.
engines and get ready to get dirty with the dirt bike kid on the next episode of Sequel Factory.
Yeah, we're doing it again. So
Everybody give me a... I was kind of hoping you guys would join me here. That is enough
Probably
of
should have
that.
saved that for the next episode. Alrighty.
It's going to be a lot more of that kind of quality audio.
If you like that,
It's gonna be the whole
Prepare
episode.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if you guys have somehow enjoyed this show, you can check us out on some other things that
Be
we do, such
confident
as
about what we make, X. Do it again.
if you enjoyed those dirt bike sounds and you want to hear more from us or
We know
see
you
us,
did.
I guess, you can see Jett on his YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jett Kuso.
That's
You got
it.
anything new to promote there that
Nope.
people can find out about in like 2 months? Great. Awesome. You can also check me and Roger out on another podcast that we do called Paranormal Dudes, where we read spooky-ish stories from Reddit. And yeah, until next time, we'll catch you on Sequel Factory for part 2.
The sequel.
continued.
Hold on, you gotta get the puppet in there.
I'm
Don't
not
actually
getting
go grab
that
the
fucking
puppet,
thing.
just do the voice.
It's on the
The
fucking
puppet
ground
man.
right now. Do you see him? He's dead.
Oh, yeah, man.
A surprisingly lack
no,
of
he offed
singing for
himself.
this episode.
Ground control to
We'll
Chalamet.
see you next time on the episode of the show we make.
Okay, we're definitely doing Chalamet. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Hello? Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
Mhm.
Are there any extra credits I can earn? Oh, perfect.